Birisinin boş verin. Bu arkadaşlar sizin Script Revelations aramıza devam ediyoruz. Video geçmeyecek, kanala abone olursa bir video beğenirse çok mutlu olurum. Şimdi bakalım bugün Assassin's Creed Revelations'da başımıza neler gelecek efendim. Şimdi şuradan ineyim ben hocam. Keşif. Şehzade Ahmet Sofya'ya zarar vermekle tehdit ediyor. Sofya'yı bul ve koru. Sen saldırırlarsa tek bir darbe almadan yakın dövüş ile 5 muhafızı öldür. Sofya'yı bul. Buralarda ne olmuş ya? Oyunda ne oluyor lan? Sol. Sofya yok. Bu tazmin mi? Tazmin'i öldürmüşler lan.
You have earned your rest, brother. Requiescat in pace.
Yapma be.
Brothers, sisters, the whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me, and show him what it means to cross the assassins.
Hepsini sıçacağım şimdi. Ha, Yusuf Tazmin'i öldürmüşler. İşte hangi şey yazıyorlar o Yusuf Tazmin'i? Gelin bakayım buraya, gelin. Gelin şimdi buraya, gel. Ahmet'i bulup öldür. Nerede o Ahmet? Okulum yanık. Bütün asistler bizim önümüzde. Çok iyi. Nereden gideceğim hocam ben? Abicim nereden gideceğim okuyorum? Savaşın oğlum. Savaşın oğlum. Buraya dalayım işte ya. Ne tutacağım? Oklayın oğlum. Oklayın oğlum. Oklayın oğlum. Ha, basın düşün. Oklayın oğlum. Ay şey yapalım. Öldürün oğlum. Yürü. Tam gaz yürü. Sen bana mı sıkacaksın ha? Bana mı sıkacaksın lan? Aa, bana vurdun. Ben gidiyorum. Gel lan buraya.
Where is she?
Such fury.
Where is she?
If you think you are in a position to negotiate, kill me and be done with it. I am sorry it had to come to this. Two men who should be friends, quarreling over the keys to a library. We both strive for the same end, Ezio. Only our methods differ. Do you not see that? Peace, stability, a world where men live without fear. People desire the truth, yes. But even when they have it, they refuse to look. How do we fight this kind of ignorance?
Liberty can be messy, Ahmet, but it is priceless.
Of course. And when things fall apart, and the lights of civilization dim, Ezio Auditore can stand above the darkness and say proudly, I stayed true to my creed. I will open that library, and I will find the Grand Temple. And with the power that is hidden there, I will destroy the superstitions that keep men divided.
Not in this life, Ahmet.
Bring the seals to Galata Tower when you are ready. Do this, and Sophia will be spared. My brother's army will be here soon, Ezio. After that, everything changes.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. I had Ahmed told as soon as he returned. But I never expected to hear all this.
And what do you think?
He is a sincere man. But this Templar fantasy of his is dangerous. It flies in the face of reality. The world is a tapestry of many colors and patterns. A just leader would celebrate this, not seek to unravel it.
He fears the disorder that comes from difference.
That is why we make laws to live by. A kanun that applies to all in equal measure.
Shahzadem, stand back!
Hold, soldier! This man is not our enemy.
What a challenge it would be to have a son like you.
You are not dead yet, old friend. Ezio, spare my uncle if you can.
Would your father?
No.
Oha 9 metre ne ya? Üf. Üf. Abi yakınlarda bir şey var mı? Teleport yeri. Yakınlarda bir bizim görev nerede bu arada abi? Ha, öyle. Bu biziz değil mi? Eziyor. Biz buradayız abi. Ya burası var ya da şurası var. Buraya gideceğim abi. Neredeyse orada. Tamam 300 metre. 9 gideceğim 300 yiyeyim daha iyi. Hadi yapalım Eziyor. Koş Eziyor. Koş Eziyor. Eziyor koş. Sana çıksana şuraya Eziyor. Haydi Eziyor. Nereden gidecek? Abi burada nasıl çıkacağım ben? Tamam onu da aldım. Hemen giderken onu da al kaptım. Lan ne yapıyorsun ya? Bir gel git ya. Ya Ezio ne yapıyorsun Ezio? Atla Ezio. Ver elini sana Ezio. Gel. Enter abi. Tamam. Çekil lan yoldan. Şuradan çık Ezio. Ezio şuradan. Ezio şuradan çık. Heh, aferin. Aferin sana Ezio ya. Buraya bakalım. Takas. Sofya'yı kurtarmak için masraf anahtarlarını alıp Ahmet'e ver. Sağlığın %50'sini kaybetmeden önce Sofya'yı kurtar. Tamam. Topla yazıyor. Suikast güvenliği sağlamak için suikastçilerini bul. Suikastçilerini buldum. Suikastçiler.
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin. And I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Bene, I am glad. Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower, and wait for my command.
Ahmet ile buluşup takası gerçekleştir. Ahmet neredesin lan? Ya kardeşim ne oldu ya? Ne istiyoruz lan? Ha. Ha.
Tanrım sen bizi koru. Time to leave.
Al.
I've got to get out of here. Assassin!
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
First, the girl.
She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your men to back off. She's all yours.
Hadi tamam buraya. Haydi Ezio. Haydi Ezio. Tamam. Haydi Ezio. Şuradan gidiyorum ben. Tamam.
Dannazione!
Teşekkürler efendim. Çok teşekkürler.
Ağzı bakmış konuştuk lan ha. Aa oğlum. İlla şey yapacaksınız değil mi? Ya bittik yapacak hadi ya. Benim vuracağınız lan, benim vuracağınız. Aa vuruyorlar. Beni vuruyorlar. Neler tutuyoruz işte. Bırak. Tam daha ateş yüzüne atladık. Kes. Abi ipi kessene ediyor.
Are you hurt?
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Run!
Evet, tam eşleştirmeyi de yaptık. Yolun sonu. Ahmet 5 matematiklerle birlikte şehri terk ediyor. Kaçmadan önce önlüğü kala 20 muhafız öldür. Abi ben öldürürüz mü?
We are close. Keep steady.
Well, well. You have come to see me off.
Gel buraya gel. Sen bir de geç. Gel lan buraya. Evet. Bir dakika. Gidiyoruz böyle. Abi. Bak ulaştım.
Hold on! Hang on, Sophia!
Look out! Ezio!
Ya gene mi söyleyeceğiz ya? Başla.
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so.
Hold on!
Obviously.
Lan oğlum Allah. Bölüm çok güzel lan oğlum.
Oh no.
Bu efsane bölüm. Lan. Allah Allah. Ulan derken.
Va bene. I am all right.
Ya ben kaldım burada.
Soldiers, up ahead!
I see them.
İn lan oradan. Sen de gel. Tamam. Gayet güzel. Gel lan buraya. Bu da güzel. Sen de gel lan. Tamam. Gel lan sen de. Siz de buraya gelin lan. Tamam. Lan. Abi iyiyiz. Çok iyiyiz.
Forgive me.
Sophia, you must be
No,
careful!
I know.
Heal yourself, Sophia! More soldiers!
Tamam bu da gitti. Hadi bir kişi de. Hadi abi. Hadi bu da gitti. Bu da gitti. Tamam. O da gitti.
Hostile!
Hadi. Gel lan buraya. Çık. Şerefsiz. Hadi. Bu da gitti. Hop bu da gitti. Hop bu da gitti. Hadi.
Out in the road!
Bu da gitti.
What are you doing?
Keeping us on track.
Aman. Allah. Çarpma. Lan çarptı. Allah. Gidiyorsun. Ezi gidiyorsun.
Oh my! Please move!
Bunu da sıkıldık. Haydi.
Your determination is charming. It was not so infuriating.
Gel lan buraya. Gitti. Tamam. Sen gel. Hadi. Tamam. Bir daha gitti. Kaldım kalmış yani. Fena gittik. Diyebiliriz herhalde. Allah. Yok arkadaşlar.
Incompetent children! Where did you learn to fight?
Hadi. Bir daha gitti. Tamam, muhafızla daha uğraşmıyorum. Tamam. Gel buraya gel. Hadi. Geldik.
Ezio, look!
Neye bakıyorsun? Aha geldik.
You have been a thorn in my side.
Ah! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
Gel bakalım buraya şimdi. Lan düşüyoruz. Lan bir yere git lan. Oh. Allah lan savunmak. Ama olmadı şimdi bu ya. Ama olmadı ben. Neyse dur. Abi şimdi dur. Şimdi hiç hata yapmayacağım abi. Değil mi eziyor? Değil mi eziyor? Değil mi eziyor? Değil mi eziyor? Değil mi eziyor? Yeah. Lan senin var ya. İyi. Bana mı vuracaksın lan? Saldır. Saldır. Saldır. Vur. Ana öz. Saldır. Aha gittik. İyi. Ya bize tutmuşsunuz siz ya. Bırak lan bizi. Lan biz iyi miyiz acaba? Ha biz iyiyiz. Ama Ahmet değil. Aha bizde şeyler anahtarlar, masa anahtarları.
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
Oh! Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Selim! Stop! Please!
So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
Yüzleşme. Tamam. Bölüm çok güzeldi abi. Evet, gelsin 9. dizi. Evet, son diziye geldik abi. 9. dizi son dizi abi. Muhtemelen diye düşünüyorum.
Bill, good to see you. Listen, we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look! This is crazy!
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
Ne oluyor la?
Here it comes. What is that? What's going on? This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion. What are you doing? What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves. Don't do this. I'm saving you, idiot! Go! Go!
I write these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sophia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister, for it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
Vahiyler 9. dizi. Evet, Masyaf kalesine geldik. Bu sefer aldım. Evet. Ha. Eve dönüş. Ezio ile Sofya birkaç haftalık seyahatten sonra Masyaf'a vardılar. Kütüphaneyi açmanın vakti geldi.
Come, we must hurry. Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up and set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. The end of the road.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio. Those diagrams look like constellations, Ezio. Capricorn, the Eagle, the Sagittarius. Perhaps the keys belong to one of them.
Buraya olmaz. Peki bu bir dursun. Peki bu nereye girebilir abi? Bu buraya. Bunları değiştiririm de. Oldu bu, tam bu da oldu. Bu da buraya. Evet, buraya olmuş. Bu buraya. Buradan buraya. Olmuyor. Buraya olmuyor. Buraya da olmuyor. Tamam, buraya oldu. Aa, bu niye ya? Bunu anlayamadım abi, buraya. Ha. Bu da buraya. Tamam.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else.
Nasıl ya?
Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Altın kütüphanesini incele. Tamam.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Requiescat in pace, Altair.
Hayır, son bir anısını daha mı göreceğiz abi? Allah.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria. If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus, or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed, to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended. The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words. Pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
I know what we need to do.
Bitti mi oyun? Abi yine oyun mu dondu? Yapma lan yapma oğlum, oyun niye donuyor ikide bir lan? Tüküreceğim ya. Hayır tüküreceğim ha. Oğlum bu ikide bir niye donup duruyor? Allah Allah. Ha tüküreceğim ya. Oyna. Oyna oğlum, oyna şu oyunu oyna. Ha tüküreceğim. Oyun sonuna geldik. Bir donma be kardeşim be, bir donma be. Öf be, yetti be. Oyun sonuna geldik oğlum, niye dönüyorsun? Niye böyle şeyler yapıyorsun oğlum, donmasana lan. Şey mi lan? Evet. Yazılarda şu an oyun... Evet, oyuna girdim, bitti. Bu kadar. Evet. Yok, bitmedi. Bana bunları mı gösteriyor ya? Kapat ya, kapat. Evet, devam. Tamam, oyun bitti zaten. Bundan ne yapacağız? Kaptırık ekran falan yok değil mi lan? Ona göre şey yapacağım, bekleyeceğim. Motive yoktur da. Nasıl bir ekrana bakalım bir. Pek samimi oldun ama bir bakalım hadi. Galiba emin değilim. Neyse ya. Evet, Assassin's Creed'de Ezreal'ın hikayesini bitirmiş bulunmaktayız. Çok güzel bir seriydi. Neyse bu videoda bu kadar. Kanala abone olursa videoya çok olurum. Hoşçakalın.